Hey everyone! So normally I do a really late, well, UK time late Wednesday live. Tonight it is, well, this morning it is a really early Wednesday live as I've just got back from watching the Rocky Horror Show. Hence why I have fishnets and an Ann Summers corset on and I've been walking around Yorkshire like it. But who cares, because be who you are, not who the world wants you to be, is always my motto. And I even have that, sorry, you're all wonky, hello. And I even have that sign up in my house. So I thought, as I'm inspired tonight by the Rocky Horror Show, I'd talk about being who you are, not who the world wants you to be, because I used to always try and fit in, and being mixed race, curvy, gay parents, in a poor area, ended up going to a posh school for a little bit. Not a posh school, but like a posher than my local school. I never really fit in. Even in my poor area, I didn't fit in. I was then the posh girl. So yeah, I've never fit in. People always try and fit me into boxes, like as a journalist, and then I'd wear the biggest hoops ever because I didn't actually want to fit in. Or even as a mom, people try to pigeonhole me. And what I've realized is you've just got to be yourself. And actually, you like watch shows, and Rocky Horror Show I've just watched at Leeds Grand Theatre is amazing, and Duncan James is really good. But yeah, you kind of think, you get to a point, now I'm 31, grand old age, where you're like, actually, forget it. I am who I am, and I'm not going to change for anyone. Sometimes you do get swayed where you think, oh, I should be a bit more like this. Like when I became a mom, oh, I should be a bit more kind of stay at home and all of that, housewifey. I'm not very good at all of that. And what I've realized is all we can be is be ourselves, and that's what's beautiful and unique about us. And yeah, as you probably know, if you know any of my journey, I am not very good at fitting in. I try not to stand out and to be different, but I just always end up being different. And I used to absolutely hate being different. But now I guess I make a living off being different. Oh, thank you, Mr. Romeo. And yeah, so I always think it's nice to get to a point in your life where you just like, do you know what? I am who I am. And like you go to shows like Rocky Horror Show, which I love because it's totally unconventional. And I'm not very good either at being conventional. And you just go and everyone's just dressed up however they want. One woman was in these big lips that she made, and whilst granted a lot of people in Wakefield where I live, which is like a small city on the side of Leeds, were looking questionable, but once I was in Leeds, everyone is just chilled and everyone's like, yeah, whatever. Hola, everyone watching. And yeah, you just kind of think, you get a bit of a buzz because you're like, oh yeah, actually, fair enough. It's now Wednesday morning, but it was Tuesday night. It was daylight. I've got a bright red lipstick on. I've got a corset and leather skirt and fishnets. And who cares? I was walking through town, strutting my stuff, with my Doc Martens on. And actually, I used to feel really shy and like, oh no, everyone's looking at me. And I was like, whatever, I'm dressed up, I'm gonna walk like this. I'm gonna do whatever I want to do. And it's really liberating when you get to that point in your life. Fair enough, I can have a bit of a rebellious streak. So like when it comes to, say, when I do bits of journalism and stuff, if everyone seems really serious, I always feel the need to wear big hoops, like really big hoops. And I just always have this like little rebellious streak. If I feel like I'm fitting in too much, or people have pigeonholed me, I always have this little rebellious streak where I'm like, actually, I'm going to be different. Or even when I'm belly dancing, because people pigeonhole you again, that you're just this like little quiet dancer, and then I'll purposely talk about politics or something that I can pick out that sounds relatively clever, just because people aren't expecting it of me. Um, I'm just, yeah, I'm not very good at conforming. I'd love to know what your thoughts are, whether you like to conform or go against the norm. I've realised I am really not very good at doing the norm. I'm better at being outside of the box rather than inside the box. Mr. Romeo's asking me, what do I think about dating? Dating, I am currently single, and yeah, I'm pretty chilled at the moment. I'm really happy actually. Like, I'm struggling with missing the kids, but I'm actually really happy in myself. Um, I'm training a lot, going to the gym a lot, dancing a lot, going out, reviewing cool shows. And I've really filled my life full of positive people. So obviously it'd be nice to find one person to slot into that. But if they don't slot in, then there's probably not enough space for them. And for me, it's more, dating's blooming stressful. And I like to be productive. And I think that's why I love exercising, because you always feel good after and you feel like you've done something, you've worked something. The same with when I write something, I've got like an article at the end or a book at the end. Whereas dating, I just find a bit kind of shooting in the dark. And so for me, somebody hopefully will come and woo me, and just be that adventurous person with good values and a good heart, and hopefully a bit unconventional like me as well, or at least just accepts that I am totally unconventional. I quite like normal people, kind of like down to earth working class men. Probably the opposite of me, because I'm a bit all over the place and not very practical. Somebody practical, that would be very useful. But for me, it's like the whole package, isn't it? It's not just looks, it's the whole attraction, personality, looks. For me, yeah, it's values over money. But yeah, anyway, I digress. That's on dating. I'm still new to all that whole world, as it's been a long time. So yeah, we shall see. But then I've started to realise I just think the right person will come along eventually. And probably in the least expected of places. Didn't find them at Rocky Horror Show, but hey ho, you never know. One day. But yeah, dating is a whole other ball game, and I think that's where I also struggle, is because I don't fit in a box. I find it really difficult because I'm not like, I don't know, I'm not like, I am like my pictures, obviously, because I look the same as my pictures, and I'm not clever enough to use all the filters and airbrushing and stuff. Well, I know how to use it, but I can't be bothered. I'm too lazy. So I look like my pictures, but I'm also like, I'm quite complex and complicated. I like lots of random things. So I like doing really crazy, extreme adventure sports. But then I also love being a mum and love doing my work. So, thank you, Nicholas. Gonna come and give me a hug. Yeah, so that's what I struggle with dating, because it's like people try and put you in boxes and you're trying to impress somebody else. And that makes me a bit uncomfortable, because I don't know, maybe I'm just a bit too weird. Maybe I like being weird. But yeah, I don't know. I find it a bit weird, whereas actually I'm quite happy in myself. I'm not 100% confident, but I'm fairly confident in myself. Whereas I'm not confident when it comes to dating and meeting men and stuff. I'm really not confident. Like, my friends will all be like, oh my gosh, she totally likes you. I will never know, honestly. Because I don't know, I just chat to men like I chat to my friends. And I like having a bit of banter, but I never really know if a guy likes me. I'm a bit like, not clued up when it comes to that kind of thing. So I kind of think somebody's got to just really woo me or be really obvious, because otherwise I will not understand. But yeah, anyway, be who you are, not who the world wants you to be, is like my favourite quote ever. Because I always try to fit in. I try to look English, look more English, British English. I try to be skinny like the other girls. I wanted to be blonde haired and blue eyed. I wanted to dance prim and proper, and I ended up being a crazy belly dancer. And yeah, I didn't do very well at fitting in, but that's always done me good in the end. So finally I'm at least accepting it, and thriving off it. So I hope that my kids and everyone watching as well will just be a bit more of themselves, because at the end of the day, if those people around you don't accept that, then they're not the right people to be around you. And I'm really lucky now. I've got a really good support network. I think because I've made a real effort as well, these past few months, when you kind of single, and especially because I had all the thing now with separating from the kids, so I've got them half the week. So yeah, so all that, I've actually developed a really good support network around me. And they're people, they know I'm like, yeah, 1 minute I can be playing football, the next minute I'm dressed in fishnets walking through Leeds, the next minute I'm teaching belly dance, the next minute I'm presenting on TV, and then yeah, so they just get me, they just get that I'm just Sophie at the end of the day, and she's a bit I've started to really enjoy life because I've not got a lot left to lose. I've had a lot of difficult challenges over the years, and actually you get to a point where you're like, well, life is just too short, so I'm just gonna go hard or go, well, I won't say go die, that's a bit depressing, go hard or go home. But yeah, so there's quite a nice thing. I read a quote actually whilst I was doing hot yoga, of all places. There was a quote wall whilst I was sweating and trying to do a headstand in the heat, and it was kind of like saying about like in our darkest moments or when we actually find ourselves, and I've definitely felt that this year because it's been a really challenging year, but actually now my career is thriving, my personal life not so much, but it's getting there. I've got some amazing friends and family, but I'm definitely feeling more confident in myself. And I kind of think, well, at least I've got that age 31. A lot of people, it's a lot older that they get it. But it's nice whatever age you are when you get to that stage. Nicholas saying he's the same as me. He wouldn't know if a beautiful woman liked him or not. Yeah, I really do not get any of those cues. I am so not clued up, and also I've never watched Love Island or any of those things, so I do not get modern day dating or wooing or whatever you call it. I think I'm just going to be happily single until the right person literally like knocks me over the head, and well, don't actually literally do that, but you know, come jump out of planes and do lots of fun things with me. But anyway, I digress again. I will leave it there for tonight because I have to get up because I am going to the gym in a few hours. So I've got to take off this makeup and get into my gym kit. But in between that, I've also got to sleep as well. So I'd better go. But I'd love to know all the weird things about you. Let's be proud of being unique and a bit weird. So yeah, anyway, peace, love, and shimmies, and I hope to see you all soon. If you're not already, please do subscribe and like this video, it does mean the world to me. If you're not already following me on social, I'm at Mama May Blog on Instagram, Facebook and Twitter. I think that's everything as well. All right, night you all, or good morning wherever you are in the world. It is morning here in the UK, but I haven't been to bed yet, so I'm going to bed now. Okay, see you all later. And by the way, what is the point of fishnets? They are so uncomfortable. They're just, I don't know, they're just pointless tights. Next time, I'm definitely wearing stockings. That's much more appropriate anyway. And also, I don't get the thing of holy tights. They're very annoying. Anyway, see you later.